Hey, so I'm going to be playing some Monster Hunter World. If there's any other games you want me to play, please leave it in the comments. I don't even know if anyone will watch this, so me making this is pointless.
Never was much with words. Once you board this ship, there's no turning back. The next ground your feet will touch will be that of the new world. If any of you have lost your nerve, then step away now, and let no one judge you. Very well. Then sail safe and strong, and may the Sapphire Star light your way. Sometimes you have to poke them hard. Yeah. They can be very dangerous. Good friend.
Yo, did you hear? We're almost there. You ready to grab this new world by the horns? Don't know about you. It feels like ages since I left home to join the commission. So, nervous? Believe you me, I get it. Anything could happen to us, but hey, that's happened.
Hey, aren't you one of the A-list hunters?
What? No way! So are we! Hey! Tell us your name!
So there's my hunter, and then next up's the cat. What you gonna see right now? There's the cat. And name, the stupidest thing I could think of was meaty crab cakes.
To the A-list! And the commission!
Cheers!
So, tell me, what's your theory? The Elder Dragons must migrate to the New World for some reason. After running the research commission for 40-odd years, the Guild's itching for an answer. They say the Fifth Fleet's got the best shot at cracking this case, and I agree!
Keep it down. Hey, speaking of, A-listers usually operate in teams of 2. Have you sat down with your partner yet?
Listen to that. Getting rough out there. The waves are picking up. That's gotta mean landfall. You're on the A-list, right? Huh. Meowdy-do. I'm not psychic, but I do have pretty good ears. Ah, put her there. I happen to be an A-lister myself. Oh,
So the ship got stuck by an elder dragon. Like another game where you start on a boat and an elder dragon appears. But this time you don't even get a weapon. Sort of like the other game. But this time you also have armor.
Anybody there?
And like the other game, you also can't take damage in this area because, as you can tell in the top left, there's no health, there's no stamina bar gauges, and there was something, if you didn't notice, the grappling hook is one of the few new things that they added into the game. I like it. It makes climbing a lot faster, but the thing that's bad with the game is it doesn't really tell you about it until later. I don't even know, but there you can see the ship just staying there.
We need to get out of here.
One of the things I don't know is, was everyone still on the boat, or was everyone getting into the ocean to swim away? I will say I do like this game because it's one of the few more graphical games and more detailed in how it looks. But as you can tell in the top right, it tells you to use L to move, but it won't tell you to use the X button to use the grappling hook. Also, this is where I was dumb and just climbed and didn't know what I was supposed to do, so I just kept climbing up until I figured, hey, I should just move down. And then I figured it out. This is one of the cooler Elder Dragons, though, because there's actually lava on its back. For the most part, I'm going to try to stay quiet whenever there is a cutscene, because some people like listening to it. I'm one of the few that do. And there shows some wyverns, which are interesting. And you'll see shortly they play a role.
Time to hitch a ride and get off this thing. Come on, let's go. Get a good running start, then jump.
But yeah, I do like this Elder Dragon because it's got a lot more detail to it. And that was another thing I like, is this slide. They didn't have that before. It's pretty cool.
The new world. Huh? No. What's this? Somebody must have set up this camp. I found this in the tent. It has a
Alright,
map in
so
it.
now we
Well,
landed
part of
on
one
the
at least.
new land, and we're gonna get the map. The map is interesting
Looks
because
like
they're
we're
gonna
right around
say
here.
it's a part of a map,
The
which
research
later on
commission's
you're
base
gonna
of
be able to
operations is here.
fill out
This is
more
where our
of the
ship is
map
supposed to dock.
after
For now, I
doing
think it would be best if we make
just
our way
going to
base.
the new areas.
The map should help us find our way.
So yeah, that's all you really do with the map. Though the map used to be, here's the map, it's all filled out.
Look, the Research Commission's headquarters. Come on, let's get going. According to the map, to get to HQ, we need
So, yeah, like I was saying, you can fill out the map, where in the other games, they just give you the map. Also, yeah, I'm gonna record in 15-minute segments, so they'll be random cutting like that. But I'm also gonna cut out the loading screens, because, boy, this game really likes to load. Sometimes it takes forever for it to load. Also, yeah, they showed the Aptonoff, which were in the previous games, and they just mentioned it, and, oh, they're like the ones we used to have.
supplies are gathering.
So I don't know what happened to the old world. I think nothing really did. Also, I think this is one of the cooler things, the flowers.
Weird plant.
So, that mist, if you
There's one right
really
here,
can't
too.
tell,
Come
it's
on, I think
healing.
I got the way back to base.
it would heal you if you were fighting, which again, you can't take
I
damage
had the
because
scout
we don't
flies
have a
memorized by
weapon.
scent earlier. If you lose sight of me,
And
just follow the
also,
scout flies.
whenever
They'll
you
lead
do
right to me.
collect anything, or whenever you do anything at all, so like those flowers, whenever you do anything with them, it will mark it on the map for your later quests. Which is a really good thing, because say I want to find iron ore, and then whenever I do a quest, and all I really need is just a lot of iron or herbs or honey or blue mushrooms for potions, I can just come back and do that.
Okay, easy there. Don't pick a fight if you don't have a weapon. We need to hide. Come on, this way. Hurry! Quietly.
So yeah, they also mentioned that you have no weapon. Also, yeah, this is a cool feature, is you can actually hide. I don't think it really works a lot for whenever you're in an area with a big monster and they already see you, and you just walked around, or you just walked out the area and went back into a bush. Also, it's gonna give you the random, hey, you did something achievement coming up here shortly, which I think is a bit stupid. It's just like, hey, you did the thing the game told you, which was just hide in a bush. Great game. Also, yeah, there's more climbing areas, but you can just do that, which is much faster. I don't get why they
What is
don't
this trap?
both just jump off the edge. Would make the game a lot faster.
There's more over there. Let's check it out.
Also, yeah, this is another new feature, is you can track monsters by their footprints or things that they leave behind, which is really cool because now you don't need paintballs or any of your paint coatings or paint ammos. And like it shows here, this green stuff on the floor.
Don't mind me. This way, hurry.
I still like how the character thinks he can do something which he can't, unlike that guy, who literally could just kill the monster because that monster is the first monster you fight It's the easiest monster you fight. Literally, he could just kill the darn thing. Unlike this one that's gonna show up.
Come on!
Jump! Hey,
You all right?
let's go.
Okay. Wow.
Amazing, ain't it? Just look at this gate. It's like nature meant for us to build a Stera right here.
Stera. I like it.
The rest of the Fifth are already here. You're the last to arrive.
Okay, set him down here. Take it
I'll need
nice
to
and...
tape up your shoulder. Hold still for a bit.
Hey, you guys made it.
Be right back. You're alive.
Had it rough, huh?
Hey,
When we couldn't find you two, we were starting to sweat bullets.
you scared us. We were talking about going out to look for you.
All's well that ends well.
Hey, we need a hand!
Sorry.
Come on.
Catch you later.
This here's our trade yard. I guess the name says it all.
Look at all the people. The stuff.
Incredible, right? We've got it all here. We've got hunters to do all the exploring, scholars to do the research, technicians to keep them going. This place is the beating heart of the Commission. Wait here a sec. Commander, I found him.
Welcome to Astera.
So we finally reached the commission space here in the forest area. There are other areas later on in the game, but this is the first. And I'm pretty sure almost all of the games have started in a sort of forest-esque area in a way.
Well, off you go.
But he just goes on and talks about, hey, we thought you were dead because you weren't with all the other survivors. And they also mention
You should
the
drop by
cat.
later to see what they have.
The cat. Which is a hint that you could buy your supplies. So that way, say you want potions, you can buy the potions. Say you need an antidote, you can buy an antidote. Also, the thing I hate is the fact we're taking the longest path. You could take that shortcut to the left, but no, they just gotta keep walking and walking and walking. Which is dumb, because they could do this later. I don't get why.
Born and bred right here. Never even been to the old world.
Yeah, so there they mentioned the 5 fleets.
This is where you
Also,
can
another
craft
thing is you're gonna find out later that
Look at this place.
one of the
You wanna check
fleets
it out?
did make the arrival.
Ooh, it's toasty in here.
No, because the game doesn't want to. Because they're just gonna tell you to keep going
Wanna get going?
to the canteen. Yeah, thanks for being a buzzkill.
Here. Over here.
And then he just has to keep stopping. Which I also think is dumb because gotta make this even longer than anything else because why
Hey,
not?
over there. Hey, you! Aw. I knew you'd pull through.
Right. They're calling for a council. Come on.
Yeah.
Now that you are all here, let us begin council. After tracking a migrating elder dragon across the sea, the Fifth Fleet have finally arrived in Astera. Give them a warm welcome. They're a fine group, worthy comrades who will help see the Research Commission's long efforts finally rewarded. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, sir. We're ready to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty.
This here is the Commission's core team. You should all get to know each other.
Looking forward to it.
Now, down to business. The latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as Zora Magdaros, a huge monster with a mountain of fire upon its back. The Research Commission's job is to discover exactly why the Elder Dragons are migrating to the New World.
Elder dragons have been with us since the dawn of time, altering the ecosystem, reshaping the land, leaving disaster in their wake. Once every decade or so, they flock to this continent. But for what reason?
With the Fifth's help, we will find the missing link.
Here, here. Now we're talking!
Hunters, for the time being, I need you to focus on investigating our Jagras problem and securing Astera. Start by investigating the Jagras' habitat. Find out what makes them tick, and we'll go from there.
Right. We're on it, sir.
Everyone else, you know the drill. Make sure these hunters have everything they need.
Now we're talking!
You two, make it a priority to learn how we do things around here. You'll find good teachers, so don't be afraid to ask.
You heard him. Stick with me and you'll have no problems.
The Fifth's banner promises a change in the wind. It's your job to fulfill that promise. All right, dismissed.
Alright, that does it for this video, so the next time we'll do the first quest, and we'll be trying out the weapon. I'll try to do as many weapons as I can.
Over here.
And if you like this video, please subscribe, which everyone asks.